Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of OTI, Open to Interpretation, on the Ethos Media Network. I'm here with Calliope and Tiara. Laura's missing today. She'll be back next week.
Hi.
How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Making it?
I'm doing good.
I think that, we've all kind of been on an interesting, energetic level. Tara, you're done with school for your kids. Calliope, you're getting well. You're resting. And I just woke up from a nap. So it's been a day. But we got some interesting topic for us to discuss and have an opinion about today. So we're going to jump right into it and show this clip here.
That sex robots will stunt people's ability to have a real, meaningful romantic relationship with someone?
I think if you've never been with someone, or if you are particularly selfish, probably.
Yeah.
Because I previously thought most people will prefer a real life person to a robot. Yeah. And I also thought the technology is so far off that like the early prototypes of these robots were not really that convincing, we'll say. So I didn't think that we'd get to a point where it would be comparable, but we are getting there. What? I mean, they look pretty good physically. They look, I mean, they're obviously not made of human flesh, but they look pretty similar to a human being.
So what y'all think? They look pretty good, you think?
Give it down.
It's definitely giving animatronics.
Really? That's not what real women look like. That's what fake male gaze women look like. No real woman looks like that. Where's the cellulite? Where's the stretch marks? Where's the love and the nourishment?
Where's the melanin?
Where's the
melanin?
There's no curve. It's just,
nothing going on.
If, like she said, if you're a selfish person and you don't want to actually reciprocate during intimacy and like really be a part of it, if that's not what you're there for, if you're like one of those people who are like, sex is for procreation and I'm a man with needs or whatever, if that's how your perspective is, then maybe that is for you.
Yeah, please leave the rest of us alone.
Maybe that is perfect for those people,
right?
Because they do exist, and I can't
maybe
say
practice.
You shouldn't have.
He's talking about if they've never been with anybody before.
I don't think they want to practice.
I know that's probably a large in these days, but like, I mean, wouldn't you just want to try to be with somebody? I mean,
and they probably have, and it wasn't good results. I mean,
maybe
we have to look at size queens.
Yeah,
there are people. What if someone not coming with like
we're trying
the Thor, and they're getting rejected every time they put themselves out there. Like they ain't getting no callbacks.
No callbacks. Let me give you a doll.
You are not
for that.
$5,000. That shit's crazy. Go ahead and give me a doll.
Size queen.
Yeah.
So out the loop, girl. What?
Yeah.
So hold on.
Queen. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the men. Modern day men.
Yeah. I don't know.
I learned something new today.
Again, that's Tiara's like.
So,
what?
Any dangers of sex bots being normalized? Like, I mean, obviously, it's going to take real connection away from people. Trying to. I don't know, because I would never use a sex bot. So this is
I would not do that. I don't know. This
is a hard one because we're women and we don't have issues with men wanting to have sex with us.
Yeah. That's not.
Have we ever seen iRobot or even the new movie with Jennifer Lopez, Atlas?
I haven't seen that one yet, but I guess that's
I didn't see Atlas.
I wouldn't want to wake up one day and my brother,
right,
has this killer robot
in the house chilling.
No. Oh my God. Like I'm washing dishes and she feel a type of way today, or she's rewired, or a little water from the bleach dishwater got on her and now she's a fucking serial killer.
Yeah, something rewired.
Yeah. And then you know what? They did it was an article, and like the males were still being verbally abusive and just nasty
Yes.
to the AIs. I'm like, why are you talking to
Why are you talking to the robot?
What is going on?
What's that do to you?
They're gonna turn on us simply because of that there. I don't want to be a part of it. So I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, yeah, you're not gonna treat them right still. You're still gonna be rude.
Yeah.
They're gonna snap one
Or you're
day.
gonna purchase multiple because you're a dick and you feel like you need this is just some weird ass shit.
Were you gonna put them in your coat closet?
Yeah, that's where do you keep them? At the dinner table. They each have a spot.
This makes me think about, you know, those shows on like TLC.
Yeah.
And they'll say, you know, like, I eat toilet paper. I'm in a relationship with a doll. This is that.
Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah. My strange addiction type vibe.
Yeah.
Yes. This is very much
weird sex things, and the robot doll is one of them.
I mean, does that
this is weird.
Does that mean for women that some of the sexual violence would stop, or would it increase? No. Because now would it, right? No, it wouldn't. Like on the other end, would it go up? Because now it's like, oh, you got a real woman, huh?
Yeah.
Because we're going to say things.
Practicing on the doll.
We're going to say things. I'm trying to be as, because I don't know if my baby's listening, but I think of things like lubrication. Will I get, you know, cussed out and beat on because the lubrication wasn't what it's supposed to be, because she's always ready? Like,
always. Like, she's just,
always.
Just turn her on.
And she stands there. And you have to put her in these positions.
Right.
You don't have to be gentle. You can just toss her. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So then you have sex with a real person, and you're like so out of touch with what it's like to be with a real person that you're desensitized, like, from real actual human connection. And then people just start being by themselves, like for reals by themselves, and not really trying at all, because now they have an outlet to be able to do all the sexual things that they, you know, would try to share with other people and maybe have to pay for it, or, you know, like, you know,
they're paying for it, all right.
I think that's the goal ultimately. I think that's the goal, is to get people to be so. Yeah, even with, like, I just had this thought. I was looking on TikTok, like those massage things, like this lady, it's clearly an ad. Yeah. And she's like, no human can do what this machine is doing to my feet right now. And I was like,
they can, but it's a lot more.
That's a little weird. Yeah, like that's weird to say. A weird messaging, you know, like just weird to push that message out there. Like, and I'm just like, yeah, well, they want everybody to be alone and in their room being weird, masturbating.
Yeah. You gotta think about like DoorDash.
Distracted.
We use DoorDash for the convenience.
Yeah.
Yes, it's expensive. However, I don't want to go. So if I could stay home and get it delivered, because I just don't want to go. Like, this is that. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to the cigar bar. I don't want to go and meet these people. Yeah.
But I don't want to masturbate regularly. Now I want a doll, so it's more realistic to the person.
And maybe it's not working. Someone's coming in, but maybe it doesn't work. You know, after a while, like,
even then,
after a while, it doesn't work for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, okay, this is not working. Let me get a new toy. So maybe it's one of those things. I don't know. It's happened to me. Like,
girl, no, it happens. Time to get a new one.
I mean,
What you know?
this fucking sucks. Like, this is some weird. People are fucking weird. I think this is showing that it's more common that there are a lot of weird people because just like they made the women, they're gonna make the men.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
And
Now,
it's
what
already
he'll
being
look
compared
like.
to like what women use to like use as masturbation tools, like vibrators and stuff like that. Like it's not connected to a whole person. They do have those torsos though. I did see one of those.
Yeah. They've been having those for years.
Ben.
They've been having
Now they
those.
just put legs on them
Yeah,
and
like
Yeah.
have
faces and
emotions.
hair and.
It's not an
Because
emotional
did I see the
transaction.
lady blink in the video? The AI lady blinked.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
Have
Do
you
you know
guys
how
seen
bad I
like
would beat her up on a drunk
the
night?
equivalent to the
Imagine going to a
rose
guy's
for the
home
men
The
and
what?
you try to put your coat in the closet
Oh yeah, I seen it.
over
and
lagging a
she's
little
there.
bit?
The rose equivalent for men you were talking about, Calliope.
Like, yes, there is one.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called, but it like
it's called the
it
Gakak podcast.
spins and squeezes, and it's got a whole bunch of bubbles and
No,
slime because
I've
it's what it
seen that.
looked like slime. I was like, oh,
I've seen that.
well. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I feel like,
Maybe
women have
somebody
the
going out there
rose.
sharing themselves with a whole bunch of women because they have an addiction. May as well be at home by yourself, working through whatever addiction you have, with
Right.
getting a nut off and not caring if it's a human or not. Because women, we do the same thing almost. We just don't have it attached to a person. We
Yeah.
we don't want to
Right.
we don't want to be with new people. We're gonna stay at home. Do what we got to do. So
Charge that
Or
bitch
we're gonna
up.
get or we're gonna use an old body.
I'm
That's
done with
our
that.
new number.
No more old bodies.
can't have no
You're
more new ones.
boring.
Sometimes I might get
No,
a whole
I
body.
can't.
I mean, in my day, not now, but
Not now, not now.
Not now, not anymore. I mean, I used to. Yesteryear.
old body. Old
I
body
do feel
women.
it because I like, yeah, that definitely used to be the vibe. Old bodies for the win, but
Not anymore. It's not even worth it.
no.
I mean, it is safe. Let's just go deeper.
It is
It
safe.
is safe. If you don't mind the smell of
Silicone.
plastic.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah, like it's not
safe.
like the smell of a woman, like there's no pheromones, like
No.
I don't know. That's a big part of being intimate is the pheromones. Like,
And maybe
they're
that's
not
good
there.
because then they're
Yeah,
disassociating certain things from that specific tool. It's just
That's true.
they're not
Yeah.
connecting it with connection. It's just a tool that they use, but it's just a lifelike tool.
That's
So
true.
that their experience is more lifelike, so they don't feel bad about themselves for using it so much.
I wish I could talk to someone who had one. Like, someone like, do you name it?
Right. Does it have a name? Do you take it with you, like on outings?
How do you clean it?
Can you
Do
use
you
it?
wash her?
I hope so.
Like, what's the sanitation process like?
Is it water resistant or waterproof?
Can you put her in the shower?
Is her hair? Is it real human hair? Like a
Do
wig?
you have to comb it?
Style it yourself.
Does she go to the salon? You gotta retune it. Like, what happens?
Weird
Yeah.
shit. These
Hey,
are
but
for
that
those
is what a
hermit
lot
men.
of guys like, though. A lot of guys want that kind of control type of situation
That's
anyway,
so
where
hermit.
it's just, I just want to tell you what to do. You just exist, So
Like,
You can't tell them what.
there's a group that's gonna be great for.
Yeah.
There's a target
Yeah, the
audience for
hermits.
sure.
The
Yeah.
hermits. They sit on their laptops and they do their what is that? They're different. Like I play The Sims.
They work from home. They got enough money to pay for that shit. Have it delivered.
Yeah.
Good
And
to
they
go.
don't leave the house
Mm-mm.
because this is all day.
Oh
You
my.
working this robot.
Ugh. God.
Smells funny in here.
This is a terrible topic. These are some weird people. You gonna wonder, like, just say 3 years from now, like, where's my homegirl? I ain't seen my homegirl. She told me she met a guy. And then you're gonna pop up like, friend, I bought takeout and wine. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
And
Like,
you're
just imagine your friend, like, girl, this is why I haven't seen you because what is his name? Harold?
And where does he sleep, in the closet or with you?
Like,
Every
it's
night.
not.
Why is his name Harold? Like, bitch.
He doesn't answer back to you. I don't.
Or do they?
See? Weird
They
shit. I'm
might.
straight. You're not about to kill me in my sleep.
No.
Real misfunction.
I stepped on your toe and didn't say excuse me, or if I got to power you down and now you're running past my bed. No. What do you tell your children? What do you tell your kids? If you're a single parent and that's what you like, what do you tell your kids?
You better
Those
hide.
This
people
is
would
mommy's
never be
toy.
able to have
Right.
This is
children.
mommy's
They're not
toy. Don't touch it.
reproducing.
Mommy's toy. They're talking about it at school.
My mom has this
Ew.
toy. It looks like a man. She named him Harold. Get the fuck. I'm calling CPS ASAP. Like, you know what?
We need
A
to well.
real battery operated boyfriend.
Yep.
And she charges him twice a week. No.
Along with the car.
Right, because the
Same
cars
charges
are going to
they use
be
for their cars.
charging too.
Yes. She installed a charger in the garage, Grandma. Like, what?
Grandma. This is
Telling you, the kid is gonna, but you gotta think your son or daughter does not know that this is not normal.
normal.
So
Right.
because Harold is in the corner with his eyes closed, charging, or in the garage, Grandma is gonna know about this. His favorite teacher is gonna know about this.
Yeah, true.
Your baby daddy, baby mama is gonna know about this because
Whoever
it's
he
just
talks to is gonna know about
Is
it.
going to know
5-year-old
that
conversation.
your parent
Like mommy has, daddy has.
All day.
Beth, she wears a white shirt. Like what? What you mean she wear a white
Tell
shirt?
me more about Beth. Tell me more about Beth.
Like, what?
Bethany the
Man,
bot.
Bethany.
But you gotta think you're talking sly, like as a baby mom, we're talking sly, like, oh, you got a new girlfriend named Beth, and he turning red, like, oh
It's not even a
shit.
girlfriend.
Who the fuck is Beth?
You'll
She
never
better not
meet
be
her.
around my child. Like, she's in the garage, mommy. What?
Oh, now you kidnapping bitches. Okay.
She's
Yeah.
yeah, like
kinda dumb,
my
ain't
child
she?
ain't my baby not coming back over here. What?
You got
Yeah.
women in the garage.
Some sick shit.
There's a lot of ways that can be interpreted.
Yeah.
Different ways.
A lot.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't think we're quite ready for that level of robotics in our everyday lives as humans without a certain level of detachment from reality, or what our reality is as humanity. Because what?
I think yeah. I think that's a lot to just kind of spring on to the people right now. I don't know how that would
Who's testing
look
these things?
for
You
the
know, you have to
world.
have a testing.
I guess there's been a lot
The fuck?
Who's testing it?
Just like that
I don't
poor
know.
man with that pig heart just
Right.
died. You know what I'm saying? Like, who tested it first? Dumb.
Yeah.
Had a couple dollars and had to spend it.
A like 22-year-old.
Who's the first guy to stick their dick in it to test it out and make sure?
And who gets the placebo? Who the fuck gets the real girl out of this shit? Like the real woman is the placebo. Like what?
Yeah,
This
they're
is some
testing
sick shit.
what a real one feels like and acts like, according to the man.
And think about rich people. I'm gonna buy my son a Beth. So what? So he doesn't have to, no STDs. He's just gonna try it.
Who gets his kid a whore, or or a rich guy who gets his kid a robot?
A robot.
Both of them are fucking dumb.
We're both terrible. Yeah, you guys are both. Why didn't you go put them in like fucking fencing class? What are we doing?
Channel that sexual energy into creative energy, okay? Like, let's
paint. I'll buy you an easel. Go upstairs.
Go do something. But
What
this
are
is
we
not what
talking
we're
about?
doing. Like, I think AI in general is getting a little wild. I know there was recently Megan the Stallion had an AI video created of her, and it was like I didn't watch it, but I guess she was doing some sexual acts. And it was just like a
Was
big
it AI?
conversation. That was the question. Like, was it AI? Was it not? But a lot of people were leaning towards yes, it is AI. And why wasn't it treated the same way as when Taylor Swift had the same incident happen?
Yeah.
When that happened, they
I'm
shut the
trying
damn
to see
internet down
that.
and pulled the shit off. Like, literally shut it down. You couldn't look her name up on Twitter.
Yeah.
When Megan Thee Stallion had the same issue, everyone said what you said, Tiara. Well, was it AI? It's probably
Was it?
real. So it
Taylor's
was this.
probably was real also. They just labeled it, her publicist labeled it as AI.
But
So
we
that way
never
she could
know.
keep that
Now
bullshit
it's a
image.
scapegoat. Now
And then it's like, okay, so if they can do that to them, they can do that to us too. With
yep.
our pictures and our
I like
videos
this.
and your
Baby, you better
children's
hack a
pictures and your
phone and
children's
just find
videos.
my real shit.
They already
Hack
did
So
that
a
it's weird.
phone.
AI thing that we all did last year or the year before.
Yeah.
And like we all uploaded our pictures and like they gave our pictures
Mm-hmm.
back with like AI like likenesses that look
Girl, shut
like
your
A lot
mouth.
of streaming companies, once you sign them terms and conditions, you sold your likeness.
this. Mhm.
Zoom has now updated their terms and conditions. Anything you do
Likeness, we
on
can use
Zoom,
it.
that's theirs. They can use it. So
They can
whatever
use it for
conversation you're
advertising.
having,
Mhm.
meetings that you're having, the people in your meeting, if they want to come and make a whole show based on whatever content you use a Zoom to create, that's what they can do.
Yeah.
So like a lot of us have already sold our likeness, and it's gonna happen in the next when we're old and gray.
Yeah.
We're gonna be seeing people with our faces like
Isn't that Granny? Oh heck no! What the heck? That looks
they're
just like
gonna start popping out. Yeah, our great grandkids are gonna be like,
that looks like my great grandmother. And you know what? That's
yeah,
crazy because like, doesn't that happen now when we see pictures of like, oh, this is Jay-Z from 1929, and you see like an old ass picture, and it's like this guy that looks just like Jay-Z, and now like
yeah.
doing what he's doing now, or like
I got one better for you. Okay, so I like to plan events, whether it's something simple as brunch with the girls at my home, or I'm trying to start planning events for the school that I'm working at. Someone put a bug in my ear, and shout out to you, but I didn't do it. To download this app, I can give the app a date and the kind of event, and AI will create it and outsource all of the things that I need for this event. So fuck, that's weird.
Yep. You just put a little bit of information in there, and that's like the chat bot. You can ask questions. It'll like run down like a whole answer like of a question for you, like and like give site sources and everything. Like it can be used.
That's why these kids is dumb.
They never had
babies don't know nothing.
You don't have to do research anymore. The
No.
AI
Go
does
ass in that library and find that number on the back of that book.
No, the Dewey Decimal
Like
System
what?
out. No more
Never.
Dewey Decimals. Nope. They don't have to look nothing up. They
Nothing
Google
at all. Google it. Boom.
Chatbot,
Instant.
AI.
They don't even have
I
to learn how to
cheated.
type it because they can speak it.
Yep. Fully.
Just,
we're supposed to be fully dependent on artificial intelligence. They want it to be connected to our intelligence, so it becomes one. That's what transhumanism is. That's why these robots are such a problem, because it's replacing our humanity, our human connection, like our life force, by putting like a code into a computer, even though like we are the code.
Jordana, do me a favor. Slide a bit. Center yourself.
Slide to the left.
What? All of this shit is weird.
I agree.
Feel like it made me feel old.
It's intimidating. It's intimidating.
At this point, they gonna do what they want to do. That's how I live my life. I say they.
Yep.
Whoever's watching this, you can dictate who they is for you,
Right.
but they are gonna do what they want to do.
They're gonna fix it how they want to fix it, and just here for the ride until I'm not, until someone lets me off.
So
Okay,
Hopefully, it's a nice, peaceful exit off this motherfucker. Cause
plug my ticket because what are we talking about? But yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's with the times, but I just feel like I'm not competing with no fucking robot.
hell no.
nope.
And if I have
Weird
to,
anyways.
I'm just gonna be homeless. I'm gonna be fun and homeless.
We're not the same type of people if we would rather have a robot than an actual human. Like, we're not in alignment to even have contact with each other whatsoever. Like, I just
Because there's consequences for everything. Like I keep saying, like the iRobot thing. Like
Mhm.
it started out really helpful to
Yep.
families and all that shit, and then what the fuck?
Like, I would be cool, like,
Everybody.
if we just had like some hoverboards and like the little tiny pizzas that you put in the microwave and they get huge. Like, why can't we just have that? Like Back to the Future in
Spy
1985.
Kids. We skipped Spy Kids. Let's go back to Spy
Yeah,
Kids. All the shit that they had, I want.
yeah,
That
just
I was comfortable with that type of technology.
for
I don't
real.
know what this other stuff is.
For real.
And I honestly, and I don't have the money to do it, but I'm not pulling over to charge no damn car. I can't keep my phone charged. I can't keep my AirPods charged. I'm not charging no damn car.
And you know what's
And
crazy?
you need an
Like,
hour or two? Hell no.
yeah, and like it only has like two, three, like I think it's less than 400 miles to the battery life. So like you have to stop like every 300 something miles and charge up for an hour or two. Like that's not. What if you're on
Do
the
you know how
run?
many times? But think about how many times we go to sleep with no gas, and we say, when
I'll
I
just
wake up in the morning,
right,
before I drop my babies off, or whatever you have to do, I'm going to get gas.
and then
I can't get to the next destination because I didn't charge up
right,
before I left
my
this
car.
motherfucker on.
yeah,
Like what?
Or there was no charging stations available because that's a thing too. So many people have them. They don't have enough charging stations. And it's too damn hot in Arizona. Their cars is
we need
not
solar powered
functioning.
vehicles.
Like they're not working anyways.
Definitely.
Solar powered vehicles. Everybody should have solar panels on their houses and solar panel vehicles in Arizona.
I was looking into getting some solar panels low key.
It would be worth it.
That's a long term goal of mine.
You should definitely do it, and it would add value to your home. Anyways, I think that we this topic enough for today, and when Laura comes back next week, hopefully we have something more exciting to discuss. I'm so glad to see you guys today, though. And
I missed you guys so much.
like,
It was
share,
nice.
comment. We love you guys. Peace out.
Bye. Don't be a weirdo.
Don't be